How are you seeing the oil price trending from here? Because currently crude oil has already breached $110 per barrel. And how much does it impact further to the Indian economy? Which are the major sectors which are dependent on oil, which are getting impacted in a big way? So if you can bring some light on this matter.
So basically, roughly, we import about 130 to 150 billion dollars of oil. Some part of that is also exported, but just, for the sake of simplicity, we import a lot of oil, 80% of our oil. And if, like I pointed out, if that bill goes up, so if we were, let's say, averaging about $60 or $70 per barrel, if that goes to 120, that's like doubling of our import bill, right? And that causes major worry. From a sectoral perspective, it will mean that companies like, let us say, ONGC, which actually produce oil, will benefit from that. There are some companies which are into refining, right? Let us say like Reliance, right? So unless a windfall tax is imposed, they benefit from rising refining margins. Because there is going to be an energy shortage, there will be companies like Coal India, which could benefit because coal prices could go up because there will be greater substitution towards coal. So basically, energy generating companies are more likely to benefit. But there are going to be companies which are going to be impacted. Now, as I pointed out, it's a macro dislocation. What does that mean? Growth slows down, interest rates goes up. That starts impacting, let us say, sectors like NBFCs. That derates the equity market per se. So the P's as interest rates go up, P's come down. So price earnings ratio of the market is dependent on interest rates. If interest rates rise, P's come down. And if interest rates decline, P's go up. So in this case, I'm suggesting that interest rates could go up. That's the fear of the market because people don't know how long this Iran war could last. So if it gets over in the next 1 week, hurrah, we are again back to, equity markets being sanguine and positive as you move forward. But what if it lasts 2 weeks, 3 weeks or 4 weeks? That's a major dislocation of the energy markets. And that can cause all of these challenges and therefore is depressing not only sectors but the entire market because the P of the market itself is declining.